Aviators. All that and more coming up next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the fastest rising cities in the U.S., the capital city of Austin, Texas. Tonight, it's the second game here on this wild card Saturday, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Aviators of Austin. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the postseason on EA Sports. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, that's really all I need to say to get you fired up. It's the postseason on EA Sports.
And no one's more fired up than the guys who are going to be playing in this game. This is what they fought for all year long. Go back to the OTAs, the mini camps, training camp, throughout the season to get to the playoffs. The intensity level will be off the charts.
It's the second of our two games here on this Saturday as Super Wild Card Weekend continues here on EA Sports. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
And he comes off of a really good regular season with over 4,000 yards passing. And now in the playoffs, people always ask the question, do you continue to play the way you played in the regular season? Do you turn it loose? Or do you tone it down a little bit? I think you've got to be smart, but make sure you show the defense something they haven't seen before.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll run. Here's Devon Achane. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
To the air, Williams. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. Down to the 10, and he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Jamar Chase, 64 yards. And the 49ers will strike first here in this wild card matchup. Ekba's up and good, and it's now a 7-0 game. The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
And as we continually grade players, especially quarterbacks, how about this young man? Second year in the NFL, guided his team into the playoffs, and now he wants to show the world that they should buy in on him because he wants to evolve from that young quarterback to that true team leader that takes his team deep in the playoffs.
To the right side, complete to Miller. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. Hands it off out of the gun. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Throwing is McCarthy. Throw finding Thornton over the middle.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
You know, it was tough for them to stand on the sidelines and watch the other team take it downfield and score, wasn't it? So they knew when they got on the field, it's on them. Pick up first downs, get downfield and score. How about them picking up that 3rd and short?
I was just going to say, you and I were talking, and he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
In every game we talk about what are going to be the keys as we go into it. Maybe that's a key for their defense today. Pressure the quarterback and make sure you play a good zone defense behind them, and they get their first sack of the contest.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and 13. Looking to throw McCarthy. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And this is dropped. Oh, boy. A chance for a big play early, but he could not secure it.
Concentration, so key on a ball like that. It's hard. I know how difficult it is, but that's a ball you've got to come up with. And instead, a big play is going to slip through their fingers, literally and figuratively.
To throw, Williams. Throw caught by Achane. And he'll get nothing out of that one. So no gain on the play, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. A run straight ahead with Achane. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. 3rd down and 6.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or else he'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
To throw, it's Williams. This one thrown underneath to Achane. And he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down. Jamie Gillen now on to punt. Pulled in at the 24. It'll be a 10-yard return following a punt of 45. And out will come the offense as they take over. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. McCarthy operating from the gun. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too. To the air with McCarthy. Miller on the catch over the middle. So the completion good for 7 there. And it's 2nd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Finding Miller once more, complete. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Here's McCarthy. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down. And now an audible here into something else. Now McCarthy. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Thornton. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. That's complete yet again to Thornton. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 13-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Working out of the gun is McCarthy. Out left and complete to Thornton. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll make it 2nd down. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Touchdown! Tyquan Thornton from 6 yards away. And the Aviators Aviators are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it was Tyquan Thornton who brought in the touchdown reception to cap things off. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The 49ers offense now, they work their way back onto the field. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Running right, here's Achane. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. And not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped him. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down. So he is able to turn that into positive yardage, but I think it's fair to say that those are not the shots you're wanting your quarterback to have to absorb.
And he has to know sometimes when to say when. You have to know when to give yourself up, and let's face it, not easy for these guys to do because they're competitors as well. But sometimes you do learn your lesson the hard way, as he did there.
Here's Williams. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. A gain of 8 there on the play. And now it's 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Throwing is Williams. That is caught. Oh, look at the juke. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Looking to throw is Williams. Wide open receiver complete. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Working out of the gun, Williams. And he'll go right back to Chase. That's caught again. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal. Achane will get into the end zone for a 49er touchdown. So, partner, it was a passing game that drove them down the field, but when they get close, they trust that man in the backfield, and he took them home.
And they trust their offensive line as well, because so many of these units, they specialize in either pass protection or run blocking. This group shows its versatility and gets both done on this drive.
The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Throwing to start the drive. McCarthy. Downfield and caught by Thornton. And all the way in for the touchdown. Tyquan Thornton with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Aviators are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are tied at 14. These two teams all tied after 1. 2nd quarter now, and it's our home team with possession. As they've got it as we resume action. This one, Tom sends this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. San Francisco set to go on offense once more. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack.
They'll fake the give. Now Williams. A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Looking deep here for Chase.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
On 4th down, here's Jamie Gillen on the punt.
46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. Fielded just inside the 30.
Well, following the punt return here, there is someone shaken up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws and trying to figure out a big play here on.
And down he goes. The 49ers get there.
Here's Daniel Whelan now.
And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10.
To the air, Williams. That's complete. It's Josh Wiley.
So the completion good for 6 yards, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Operating from the gun, Williams. Got a man open, it's Sutton. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down.
From the gun, here's Williams. Open man is Chase, complete.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Another one into the hands of Jamar Chase.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
Throwing again here, Williams.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown.
Devon Achane.
He scored on the ground and through the air. And the 49ers have moved down in front.
Extra point by Blankenship is up and good.
And the lead is now 21-14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Austin's offense ready to go again. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. Throwing is McCarthy.
Under pressure, and down he goes. Ernest Jones coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Looking to throw McCarthy. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down.
Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. McCarthy going to throw again.
Got a man, complete to Miller. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 26. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Short throw caught by Bowers.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy.
And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying.
And he will take it in for the touchdown.
Tyquan Thornton
on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the Aviators are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. And this is turning out to be something to monitor as this game goes along. That's now 3 touchdown catches for him here in this first half alone.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He already with a couple of touchdown throws in this first half as his guys start 1st and 10. 5 starts with a run from Achane.
Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down.
Well, when you're a road team in the playoffs, when you're a wild card, what's the one thing you need to be able to do to stay in football games? Run the football. And that's an excellent job right there of identifying where to go and picking up good yardage.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
They'll send the big tight end in motion right.
To throw, Williams.
That'll be complete to Allen Lazard. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a 1st down.
To throw, it's Williams.
He completes this to Sutton. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
Now 2nd and 9.
Operating from the gun, Williams. Open man, and again it's Sutton. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion right here.
Play action. Now Williams.
Here's a diving catch right side.
And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Here's Williams. And he's got his man in stride, complete. That's good for a gain of 6, second and goal. Looking to throw. Williams. And this is caught by Smith. Touchdown, 49ers. The 3-yard touchdown pass. And the 49ers have moved out in front. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. The 49ers ready to kick it away. And here we go. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now McCarthy. And he gets this to Thornton. And he will be taken down, but it is a huge play there to flip field position. And they'll be on the other side of the field as we have reached the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10. Here's McCarthy. And that one too wide and incomplete.
No sense risking anything there on 1st down. Even though he's still in the pocket, he had a receiver out to his side, so just put that in a spot where the only people who could make a play on it are the trainers and the coaches. Well done.
It's caught. It's Miller. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Simple drag route here. Lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. To the air again, McCarthy. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. Touchdown! Brock Bowers, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Aviators are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. So the numbers are starting to pile up here early on. We have yet to reach halftime, yet that is already now 4 touchdown passes. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. And the Niners ready to go on offense for the final time in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
He'll dump this off to Achane. And the 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Second down and a yard. Throwing is Williams. Smith catches left side. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. To the air, Williams. Got a man open, it's Chase. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Now a signal and a timeout call. as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play.
To the air once more, Williams. The throw out wide, going to be incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Now Williams, a final shot before break. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted.
And nothing comes of this last-ditch attempt at points as time will run out on this first half. Well, look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the third quarter.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. This offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. And, CD, we are in for a very intriguing second half. This is what we wanted, all tied. This is what postseason football is all about.
It certainly is, and doesn't it speak to the parity in the NFL? Roughly half the teams that made the playoffs a year before miss the next year, get replaced. We know it's an any given Sunday mentality. Nothing's easy in the playoffs, but when you have your shot, they're eager to seize it.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
To the air with McCarthy.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left.
Now Achane on 1st and 10.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Looking to throw is Williams. He's going to have the hook up here to Chase.
That'll put him over 150 yards receiving now. Quite a ball game and a first down. Back to throw. Williams. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28.
Micah Parsons
came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Here's Williams. From the gun, he'll throw.
He will find his man Chase complete.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Now they'll bring one of their tight ends in motion right.
Achane.
And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line. Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
Achane once more, but he will lose yardage here as they knock him back to the 3.
The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
Herbert will score. Touchdown, 49ers.
And maybe that's the magic touch right there. They didn't use him at all in the first half, at least running the football. But here they entrust him with some work down in the red zone, and he responds. 1 carry, 1 touchdown.
Extra point by Blankenship is up and good.
And they will take a 7-point lead.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Boston's offense ready to go again. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, You're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself and how you continue to lead.
Oh, this is going to be caught along the sidelines. Probably shouldn't have been caught. He's going to lose yardage there. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
McCarthy operating from the gun.
And the Niners get there and bring him down. Their season ends here. A tough way to go out.
And the goal was to